hope you're all doing well. Welcome to another pick a card reading with me, Blush Lily. So this one is going to be all about love, and we're going to be finding out who you guys are meant to be together with, right? So whether you call this person your soulmate, your twin flame, your future spouse, the labels don't really matter. What matters is the energy. And here, this is all about the energy of the love of your life. So, my darlings, before we get started, a quick reminder to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's reading with the choices that I have for you today. So, we're going to have 3 options for today's reading. This is option number 1 with the Mystic Amethyst. Option number 2, you guys get the sparkling goldstone. And option number 3, you get this beautiful tender pink quartz. And I know it looks white on camera, but it's actually pink. Alright, my darlings, these are your options. Don't overthink it, let your intuition do the talking. However, if you do need a bit more time to make your decision, pause the video, because we're going to go ahead and get started with option number 1. Option number 1, and welcome to your reading. If you guys were drawn to the Mystic Amethyst over here, let's go ahead and take a look at who you guys are meant to be together with. So we're going to start off with tarot, and then I'll use my oracle decks. And it's very interesting. Sometimes we think we want one thing or like one sort of person, but the universe gives us somebody else and it turns out to be even better than what we have imagined. And I feel that this could be the case for you already, guys, because it's this energy of like, I think you have this image in your head of somebody you want to be together with, but they're telling me you're meant to be with somebody else, somebody better, somebody different. But let's see. You have a very youthful energy about you. And it looks like you guys are attracting somebody who's quite youthful as well. Somebody who has a lot of interest in what is going on in the world, a lot of interest when it comes to traveling, to exploring new things, right? So this is somebody who's quite passionate about love, about life. Somebody who might be mixed race or a different nationality. Somebody who enjoys traveling, for sure, they're telling me with the Page of Wands, right? This person definitely looks younger than they are. So even if they're 16 or 60, they look younger. They might even have a baby face. I am getting somebody from Asia or Malaysia for some of you, but as I keep saying, guys, this is a general reading, right? So I'm not going to focus too much on their physical appearance. But they do have this energy of like a baby face, a youthful spirit. Somebody who is quite adventurous, ambitious as well. They might not have a lot of experience in a lot of things, but they have this enthusiasm. It could be like this is this is what the Page's energies are. It could be that they might find it hard to stick with something for a very long time, right? So it could be somebody who likes to try out different things, and somebody who might find their purpose, their meaning career-wise later on in life, right? Let's see what else. They're giving me somebody who's very good looking, but again, baby face. Or somebody who looks much younger than they are. But they're very charming, almost enigmatic. What's interesting is, even though this person can't stay committed to a few things here and there when we're talking about hobbies or jobs, they are actually somebody who's going to be incredibly committed when it comes to marriage, right? So if we are talking about your future spouse over here, my darlings, for sure, they're going to be marrying you with the intention of staying with you forever and ever. This is somebody who is very good when it comes at communicating their feelings, right? Sometimes it might be like that they might seem a little bit extra, right? But at least they don't keep it all inside. They don't keep you guessing. With the Four of Wands, this could be somebody who works in IT, my darlings, or somebody who might be far away. They're telling me, especially with this particular deck, like this is the energy of Zoom, of Skype, of, WhatsApp. They're telling me that you might have to communicate over like social media at some point. And it could be that they work in IT or they work remotely. They could be working from home. Right? But they're very stable when it comes to their foundation is quite stable. So they have their principles. They're somebody who knows what they want. I'm seeing somebody who doesn't like to dress up too smart if they don't have to. Like this is somebody who would prefer hoodies, maybe loose type of clothing. If we're talking about a man, if we're talking about a lady, we are talking about somebody who likes maybe loose dresses and maybe sports attire as well. But let me tell you this, guys. When this person, the person that you're meant to be with, when they clean up so nicely. I mean, it's almost like you're looking at them and you're like, what the hell? Like, are you Photoshopped? Are you even the same person that I was just like talking to in sweatpants? Because they clean up like really nicely, guys. For sure. All right. Let's see what else is coming through. There might also be somebody who's into design. There's something they're telling me about design, clothes design, interior design. And I was just about to sneeze. They might be allergic to something. Very light-hearted energy over here. I like it. Okay, so with the full energy over here, once again, this is somebody who's all about exploring, who's not afraid to take that leap of faith. However, I must stress that in this particular deck, the Fool isn't like leaping forwards, isn't taking that leap of faith, yet they're looking at the things that are falling over here, which is about their passion, and the White Rose is all about the spirit, about purity, about hope. So it could be that sometimes they find it difficult to start new things. It's this energy where like one part of them likes this whole experience, and then the other part could be saying like, all right, it's time to settle down. That's why we have the Four of Wands. And I think when it comes to a relationship over here, for a lot of you guys, it might start off either as a friendship or as a holiday romance, or as something that you're not going to think too much about. But it's that lightheartedness that's going to allow you to get to know one another so much better and get into this energy of love, lust, romance, and all of that other good stuff. All right, let's see. Okay, so what's interesting is for some of you guys, this could be somebody who's a student or a teacher, right? With the Seven of Swords over here, what I'm saying is that this person is incredibly smart, right? And sometimes they're okay, let me see, how do I put this so it doesn't have like this negative energy about it? Because they're telling me like this person is very sly. Yeah, they could be a fox, and they can get away with a lot of things, but they don't use it for like evil, if that makes sense. Like this person, they had to survive under circumstances where other people would like just fail. So they had to become smart. They had to become like sneaky. They had to become sly. They had to become somebody who thinks outside the box. And yeah, sometimes they do take it a bit far, right? And they see like sort of like what they can get away with. Sometimes they get a bit cheeky, right? But again, we are being real. We're doing a real reading about a real person, not who's like this imaginary holy person. And by the way, guys, the holier somebody's trying to pretend to be, the darker their demons. So just something to keep in mind. But this person, they do have their shadow aspect, right? And they do get away with a lot of things. But once again, this is not about cheating. This is not about, doing like all of those bad things. This is more about thinking outside the box and maybe like cutting a few corners here and there. But, this is the way that they are. When it comes to strength, I'm seeing somebody who has a very strong willpower. a very strong willpower. Could be Leo energy that's coming through over here for you guys, option number 1. With the strength, they're very physically able. This is what I keep hearing. If we're talking about a man, this is somebody who's strong, right? And they don't necessarily have to be like all muscular and all big and all this. No, I mean, some of them are. Some of them, they're just big and large and beautiful, right? But I am talking about somebody who's very strong, and they could be incredibly skinny guys. But they're strong. There's something about their agility. There's something about their strength. There's something about them, the way that they mastered their body, you know, like somebody over here could be very good when it comes to yoga, especially if we're talking about ladies, right? For the gentlemen out there watching, interested in ladies, right? With the strength over here, I'm seeing like this woman, she has been through a lot, and I think she channeled a lot of her energies into yoga, into maybe Pilates, into some sort of physical activity. And the same for men. Very brave when it comes to this particular person. They're very brave. Sometimes they can be a bit lazy, but quite brave. Let's take a look at how they're going to see you. How they're going to see you. Damn, alright. The Chariot energy. They're gonna see you as somebody who deserves the best, who deserves that that soft spot over here, right? So it could be that they are going to be the ones who take charge, right? If we're talking about, if you guys, if we're talking about a male in this relationship will want to take charge, will want to take care of the female, will want to like give her the nicest of things. Do you know what I mean? It's like they'll give you the bigger bite of the burger, you know. They'll give you the last piece of the pie. Like if at night you take away the covers, the duvet, they're gonna be like, okay, whatever, it's okay, as long as my baby's warm, right? It's that sort of energy, and they see you as somebody who deserves this. They see you as somebody who they're gonna get you, like, let you get away with murder, guys, honestly. Because here I see sometimes you're gonna get moody AF, right? You're gonna get moody. You're gonna be like, you know what, whatever. Like, get out, I don't want to see you, blah, blah, blah. But they're going to let you get away with things. They're not going to, like, literally be upset with you. Like, sometimes they are, but you know what I mean? They're going to understand you. It could be that they're going to see you as somebody who needs to, like, be taken out of where you are. They'll be like, baby, all right, pack your bags. We're getting out of here. There'll be somebody who's going to be very proud of you. If they have like a heavy social media presence, like you're going to be in most of their pictures, in their stories, in their videos. When you go out, they're not going to leave you behind. They're going to talk about you a lot. Like, they'll see you as like, I don't know, they're telling me, they showed me a trophy. for some of you guys, it could be a trophy wife, but you know, they're literally saying like, I'm proud of you. Like, this is how they're going to see you. They're going to see you as somebody who's very precious to them. Like a crystal, a diamond. A lot of energy of moving, guys. Maybe they'll be like, all right, like literally, babes, pack your bags. It's time. It is time. They will get you out of your comfort zone. They will see a lot of things that you don't see about yourself, about your talents, about your abilities, about your beauty as well. A lot of you guys, you don't see how beautiful you are. And the person that you are meant to be with, right? This is your future spouse, your soulmate, your twin flame. Like I said, doesn't matter what label you put in it. But this person, they're going to be like, all right, I see through all the bullshit and I see who you truly are. I see your potential, and they're going to push you. Like, guys, they're not going to push you like in like, you know, Rambo way, or like, you know, like rock you or whatever, like, yeah, you have to do this, come on. No, they're gonna push you in a very loving way. They're gonna be like, all right, can you just like stop hiding in the shadows and show the world like the beautiful you. And they're gonna be very patient with you. Very patient with you. And the thing is, like, you guys are going to do the same for them. So it's not just one-sided. Because you're gonna see like a lot of their BS as well. You're gonna see a lot of their blockages. And with your love, with your... they're showing you lots of kindness and hugs, and you're gonna be able to help them get out of their shell. And the 10 of Cups, yeah, they're definitely, for sure, they're gonna see you as marriage material. For sure, they're gonna see you as wifey or as hubby material, right? I don't know if you guys like cats. Maybe they're gonna see you as a beautiful, crazy cat lady, right? And they're gonna fall in love with you and your cat. If you guys have children, they're not gonna like have any issues with that. But for sure, they see you as somebody who's worth serenading to, somebody who's worth taking the effort to get to know you. Oof, my gosh. All right, let's see when this person could be coming into your life. The main question, right? We all want to know, when are we going to meet the one? When will I meet the one? When are they coming in? I have a bunch of videos for this, guys, you know, as a separate subject, but always the best thing is to go for a personal reading, because then I'm focusing on your energies. Alright, anyways, coming back to this reading of the person you're meant to be with. When are they going to come into your life? Let's see if we can take a look at the time. Oh my gosh, guys, for a lot of you, it's literally on the doorstep. The Ace of Cups, I mean, the energy is here. I think a lot of you guys, you've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of letting go. You've done a lot of like clearing out loads of negative energies. And this person, and they're telling me, and maybe some of you be asking like, Blashidi, how will I know? And they're telling me that you're gonna feel at peace with this person. You're gonna feel at home with this person. And if maybe like, you know, usually you might need a drink or two to calm the nerves. You might need this liquid courage. They're saying with this person, you don't even need to drink, or like you don't even need to, I don't know, deep breathe or something. They're saying you're just gonna feel comfortable. And you'll be like, oh my God, I feel like I've known you for such a long time. And it could be, if you believe in incarnations or reincarnations, like there's something about you guys just clicking. So I'd say that for quite a few of you, and this is a timeless pick a card reading, right? For quite a few of you, this could be like meeting somebody within the next month, for sure. But once again, a general reading, right? Yeah, look, I'm in Page of Cups. Page is when you're all romantic. For some of you guys, you already know this person. For some of you, you're like, oh my gosh, it's resonating like crazy because I know like this person, I know it's him or I know it's her. And for quite a few of you, you might already be in like a friendship / relationship / where is this going situation. But for those of you who are single and you're like, all right, that doesn't sound like anybody I know, this person is literally on your doorstep within months. We're not talking years. We're not talking like even up to a year. It's less than that. Spring is coming through as a beautiful energy. Spring, summer, May, June. But again, this is a timeless reading, so. Alright, my darlings, don't forget to claim the energy of this reading down in the comments below by saying that I claim it, it resonated, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe helps the channel grow. If you guys are up for a personal read, send me an email. The email's in the description box below. And of course, don't forget to check my Patreon page out for more exclusive content available only on Patreon, additional discounts on personal readings, and much more. Alright, my darlings, take care of your amazing selves now. Bye. Option number 2, and welcome to your reading if you were drawn to the gold stone. This beautiful crystal reminds me of that song, that I'm living my life like it's golden. Are you guys living your life like it's golden? You should be. Alright, let's go ahead and find out who you guys are meant to be with. Let's take a look. Let's see this Wizard's Tarot deck. What does this deck have to say about the person you are meant to be with? Option number 2. Oof. Okay. I see you guys are disappointed. You're like, Blush Lily, I am not living my life like it's golden. Alright, I see that you guys are disappointed. I see that some of you, you're thinking about the chances that you have missed. And it's interesting that you are actually meant to be with somebody who goes through very similar energy. So I know a lot of you guys in the comments, you tend to write like, oh my God, like you're talking about my person, but it sounds just like me. That's good. That's a good indication that it's resonating with you. So here I'm seeing somebody who might have lost a few things, a few people. I think this is somebody who feels very strongly, right? Somebody, I don't think they might show it, to be honest with you, but they have this soft and beautiful heart. And there's somebody who, I think like they're quite sensitive. I think like they get all like teary-eyed. But again, they don't always show it, guys, right? But they might get like teary-eyed when they see like a dog being rescued, or, you know, when a child is reunited with their parent. And you know what I mean? They're quite sentimental. And sometimes with this particular person, when they tend to catastrophize things, all right? I'm just going to put it out there. They sometimes tend to overthink things. And when bad things happen, they tend to like take it really to heart. So I'm guessing, you know, this could be somebody who is quite artistic, who's quite empathic, somebody who's an empath, basically. It could be somebody who works with colors, and I think sometimes they might be dissatisfied with their creations, where people are like, oh my freaking God, that's so beautiful what you have created, that you're so talented. For them, they find it hard to see the beauty in their creations, to see the beauty in themselves. It's almost like this energy of dissatisfaction, because they're looking for something that's meaningful. For them, it's like the more meaningful something is, the better. It could be that they gave up on relationships because they're just like, oh my God, I'm done. Like, what the hell is wrong with the world? Where are the values? Where's the loyalty? Like, I'm done. It could be that for some of you guys, this particular moment, or when you meet this person, they might end up like breaking up with somebody. Because here I'm sensing somebody who has a lot of hope. Like every time they get their heart like crushed, they get up and they try again. They get up and they try again. And this is like somebody who's like a beautiful person, but they don't see their own beauty. They don't see the beauty or value in themselves or in their creations. So it's something that they still have to work on. Okay, so for some of you, I'm seeing somebody who's ginger, right? Somebody who might have freckles, dimples, right? And like I said, I'm not going to go too much into details of like how they look like. I have a lot of separate videos for that. And in the, look at my playlists. There's loads of videos when it comes to the appearance of your soulmate, of your future spouse. But here, just for sure, they're telling me, you know, somebody who might have very, very pale skin and might have ginger hair or red hair, dimples, freckles. Very beautiful hands. They're showing me beautiful hands. If we're talking about a woman, like beautiful nails, she might like nail design. Interesting. This card is making an appearance twice. So for some of you guys, it could be somebody who works in IT, digital design. It could be a painter, an artist, a designer. Yeah, for sure. They're showing me somebody who's a designer and somebody who might be a bit of a perfectionist over here. Somebody who might be a perfectionist. You might meet this person like once. There's something about being commissioned. It's either you commissioning them or they're commissioning you, I don't know, to do some work. Social media. It could be a photographer as well. I'm literally getting somebody artistic, somebody who's very in touch with their creative side, but they could be somebody who's a businessman as well. Like they earn money from doing what it is that they love doing. Somebody who travels a lot with the Chariot over here. They're giving me a lot of Cancer vibes. Cancer energy. Praise is important for them. So let me see more. They're very, they keep going. This is somebody who perseveres. Like somebody who doesn't give up. But emotionally, things, I don't know, they keep just saying emotionally things are harder for them than they are for regular people. They tend to be very interested in spirituality, lotuses, things like this. So I'm seeing somebody maybe from Ireland, maybe somebody who's from America, could be somebody who's from Japan or South Korea, they're telling me. Okay, they're giving me name J. Somebody with J. K. For somebody it's like Constantine or Constantine or Kostas, maybe for some Greek people out there. Greek Cypriots. Somebody who's very strong, incredibly strong. Somebody who rises up. People are in awe of this person. I think this is somebody who changed their life over and over again. They face their demons over and over again and they become victorious. But it's in love that they can't find their person. Because they're thinking about you and they're like, oh my God, the first thing that I'm going to ask them when I meet them is where the hell have they been? And why has it taken them so long to get here, right? So they're like that sort of person. But they have a lot of love to give and they're showing me that when you guys like, okay, hold on. When you guys are going to be together, they're turning taking a lot of pictures of you or even painting you. Using your picture as a screensaver. They tend to take on way too much. They might be working on their family business with the 10 of Wands. Somebody who's very wise. This could be somebody who knows quite a few languages. And once again, somebody who works with colors. Colors, crystals, paints, fabrics. A wise person, but very emotional, guys. Easily, like they get easily offended and they take on, you know, when somebody's being like, somebody's in a shitty mood and like they just like sort of take it out on you, they take it to heart. Like they're unable to be like, all right, well, this guy was just in a shitty mood and it has nothing to do with me, you know. They take it to heart and they tend to overthink. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at how they're going to see you. How they're going to see you. For some of you guys, it's an ex. Like literally, I was channeling the energies of your ex because they're regretting letting you go, or it's the energy of somebody. Give me a second. Somebody who was interested in you and hasn't worked out. Very interesting. Or somebody, like there's this energy for some of you that this person is just regretting letting you go, regretting not taking a chance on you. If you haven't if you haven't been going out with this person. But they, let me see. Let me see if you're single, how will they see you? Like for sure, they're gonna be very harsh on themselves if they let you go. Yeah, for some of you, I'm literally channeling the energy, guys, of somebody who was unable to move on, who was unable to give you what you wanted. And here they're gonna be stalling, honestly. The Chariot comes through twice, which means it is, of course, going to be like, it is all going to work out, it is all going to be fine, but they are gonna take their sweet time. For sure, there's this energy where they're very timid. They might have some issues with their self-esteem, guys. And they might see you as somebody who's like out of their league. Out of their league. This is what the Five of Swords is about. For some of you, and this is very interesting, you guys might end up meeting it like while you're arguing. Literally, it's either through work. They're telling me that you're gonna be like, what is this? Like, are you really delivering this to me? Are you really saying that this is finished? And it might start off as an argument. So they might see you as somebody who's like argumentative at first, but then they're gonna realize that, wow, okay, what are those weird feelings I'm getting? What's going on? What is this? Okay. Once they get comfortable with somebody, this person starts talking a lot. They have a lot to share, a lot to give. It could be that this person, they are somebody who tends to think outside the box and tends to be interested in things that a lot of people might consider a bit too out there, a bit crazy, you know what I mean? So they're gonna like just sort of try it out first, but then they're gonna see that you are somebody who they can talk to about their dreams and their craziest ideas and their desires. They keep showing me that you are like, they feel like they need to grow up to be with you. They need to mature to be with you. They need to be more stable to be with you. Like this is what I keep hearing. They're saying like, you could do so much better. And you'll be like, well, what the hell, man? Like, I'm interested in you. Stop with all of this like nonsense. But in time, for sure, because I see like they're crushing on you. They're really crushing on you. They're quite romantic, but they're vulnerable, guys. Even if they have this Emperor energy or they're showing this Emperor energy to everybody, they're vulnerable. They've been hurt before, but very romantic. And they will see you as somebody who is quite romantic, who's going to be able to accept this energy. How do they see you? How will they see you, rather? Yeah, they're gonna see you as somebody who's quite supportive, who can be presented to the society wherever they are. Because I feel for quite a few of you guys, this person is quite wealthy, right? So they tend to hang out with people who are wealthy. They tend to hang out with people who maybe have a strong social media presence, with people who have who are popular, famous, all sorts of things. Like a different, like a society where, or a community rather, where you can't just get in there. Like you have to be somebody or know somebody or pay, like, do you know what I mean? So they're gonna see you as somebody who is going to help them achieve a lot of things. And again, they see you as gold. They see you as precious, as very valuable. And they're gonna be jealous. Oh my gosh, guys. You have like a romantic ex-playboy thing going on over here. And like I was saying to option number one, you know, the things and the people that we want aren't usually the things and people that we need. So here they're telling me you're meant to be with somebody who's maybe quite different to what you have been expecting. And the same energy was coming through in option number one. It's very interesting. But They'll see you as a heartbreaker. They're gonna be jealous of you. And it could be, for some of you guys, if we are talking about the person that you already know, it's this energy where they're gonna for some time, they're gonna keep feeling that they have to like keep you very, very close to them. Very close to them, because they're gonna be so afraid of losing you. And if you rejected them once already, or they rejected you, they're gonna be like, I'm never gonna let this happen again. But you're going to be very popular. I think you are popular right now, but you're going to be even more popular when you're going to be in a relationship with this person. Because doesn't that always happen, guys? When you're single, there's like nobody. But once you get into a relationship, people start coming out of nowhere. Be like, oh, girl, you glow. Shall we get to know one another? Or like, if you're a man, they'll be like, oh, you're so handsome. You look like that superstar. What's his name? That whole thing. All right. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at the timing? Because this is what we want to know, right? When is this person coming into your life? This is a general reading, guys. For timings, it's best to opt for personal readings. But let's see what I can find out. So the person you're meant to be with, the person who you're meant to be with, when are you most likely to meet them? For some of you, like this person is already in your life, guys. Wow, yeah, it could be a friend, a person you friend zoned. King of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. For some of you, I'm talking about somebody who's blonde. For some of you guys, you could be meeting through, or have already met through your family. Through family. For some of you guys, you're going to be meeting this person within the next 10 months at a family event, or an event where there's loads of families. For some of you, it's literally being bored at work. Through work within the next 4 months. So if it's through work, it's within the next 4 months. For some of you, we're talking that you already know this person. You're going to be reconnecting with them within the next 4 to 5 months, maybe sooner for some of you. Because if it's going to click, you'll be like, oh my God. And then on 5D and other Ds that we don't really see, things are going to start rolling again. Things are going to be happening again. And for some of you guys, if you are single, ready to mingle, and you have no idea who I'm talking about, within the next 10 months or October at a family event. Alright, my darlings, don't forget to claim the magic of this reading down in the comments below by saying I claim it, or it resonated, or whatever else you want to say. Like, share and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming content. And of course, if you guys are up for a personal reading, send me an email. The email's in the description box below, together with a link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. Alright, my darlings, stay safe out there. Bye now. Option number 3, if you were drawn to the pink quartz moon crescent. And welcome to your reading, my darlings. How are you doing? Let's go ahead and ask Tarot about who you are meant to be with. When it comes to love, when it comes to romance, okay, I'm suddenly getting this strong energy of summer, freshly cut grass. It could be that you're walking through the forest. They're giving me such a strong image over here. Oh my gosh, guys. Right, let's take a look. So your person is somebody who likes attention. Your person is somebody who is either popular or even famous. For some of you, your person is surrounded by large crowds of people, right? So it could be that they are, once again, somebody who is a public figure, somebody who is into public speaking, somebody who could be in military over here, Navy, military, right? There's something about making those heads roll, right? So this person helps other people and themselves deal with certain internal demons, deal with procrastination, deal with laziness, somebody who is quite motivational. People applaud this person. Yeah, so this could also be somebody who's just an artist. Yeah, we could be talking about singer, composer. But to be honest with you, even if they are a singer, a composer, this is somebody who has a very supercharged energy, and their creations, their work, it helps people overcome a lot of things, right? So this could be, for some of you, this is a teacher as well, a lecturer, but somebody who speaks, and somebody who's very disciplined, right? Somebody brave as well. Person, they're showing me medals, so it could be somebody in sports who achieved a lot of things when it comes to sports, or maybe they're like somebody who runs marathons, or like maybe somebody who's like, I'm hearing like Sparta, they could be like doing those things, I don't know, those test your strength or all sorts of things. Yeah, it looks like this person is into sport. It looks like this person doesn't take any shit from anybody, for sure, right? And it's important for him or her to have this attention, to have this feedback from people. And to be honest with you, people really like them. There are some people who absolutely hate them, for sure. Like for no reason, just because they're there, just because they're shining, just because they're doing the thing. So they have a lot of like enemies. They have a lot of haters. But you know what? They're like, yeah, whatever, I'll live. A very good vibe over here. Alright. For some of you guys, this is a teacher, a lawyer, a government worker, right? Somebody who's very smart, very well read. I'm seeing somebody who could have PhD, even master's, PhD, a doctorate. Somebody who likes to study quite a few things. Somebody who likes to read. Very honest, very truthful, great attention to detail, somebody who's very focused, right? So here I'm getting somebody quite possibly with darker complexion. Something about eyes being incredibly piercing eyes. So for some of you, they're showing me green eyes. For others of you, they're showing me really black eyes, like really dark brown, almost black. For some of you guys, this person could be into magic, could be into spirituality, but once again, they have a nice balance of spirituality and practicality. Right, for quite a few, yeah, they're giving me somebody who's military, who wears uniform, could be a doctor as well, could be a surgeon. Yeah, look at this, platinum blonde for some of you, somebody, and again, they could have darker complexion, but they could still like dye their hair platinum blonde. They might have a smug look about them. Some of them could be from Korea, South Korea. Let me see what else I'm seeing. I'm getting somebody from Norway over here, maybe Norway, Iceland. I wanted to say Ireland. Ireland, yeah, Ireland, Iceland. And I know a lot of you guys are from watching from India. I am getting somebody from India, but I don't know, it's like this energy of mixed. Maybe India mixed with something, like some sort of other country. They could have a motorbike, a white car or a motorbike. Very much into motorbikes. Okay, right, so mixed martial arts is indicated over here. Maybe somebody who actually does, what's it called? I don't know, swords, like fighting on swords, but I can't remember what's it called in English. When you're like on guard and you, I can't remember what it's called, guys. Anyways, but they could, yeah, be somebody who's very interested in swords, in weapons, in knives, in all sorts of things. For some of you, it's coming through as a chef. For some of you, but they're very like interested in body. They're very interested in like pushing their body to the limits. So it's somebody who trains hard. Show me more. They're telling me like strategy, planning. For some of you, they might have a child and they might have been separated. There's this energy of like separation. There's something that they haven't been able to get over just yet. With the Three of Swords, loads and loads of swords. They keep saying like they might have lost somebody. And that pain, it hasn't like gone away just yet. For some of you, it could be like a lawyer who deals with cases or like cases of malpractice, medical malpractice, attorney. We're seeing somebody who could be a researcher. They're showing me like, even though this is the Seven of Pentacles, here I'm seeing that this could be somebody who puts things together, maybe like a military scientist, military doctor, but they're still telling me like military law, all those things. Quite patient though. This person is quite patient. They are romantic, right? With the Knight of Cups. But you have to like get to this part. Because first they might see somebody, like might seem as somebody who's cold, who's arrogant, who, but I think it's because of their work, to be honest, guys. I think it's because of what they have to do. They need to create this persona in order to protect themselves. But deep down, we all have this vulnerable side. Show me more about this person. Very tall. They're showing me somebody who's very tall and well built. Very tall and well built. They're showing me a beautiful collarbone. I don't know if you guys are into collarbones or like big shoulders, for sure. Magician. Magician is somebody who's able to do a lot of things. A very strong willpower over here. Once again, disciplined, very self-aware. But again, it could also be an indication that here they create, like it's some sort of healing energy even. Beautiful voice. They're very okay, now I see what they're talking. Oof, okay, all right, okay. Option number 3. Damn, it's about to get hot, right? Because this person, they have their own brand of magic, right? It's charisma plus willpower plus their looks. And there's something in their voice that is going to, okay, I don't want to get too vulgar, but it's going to make things come alive, right, within you. It's going to, like, there's something about your body reacting to this person. And I mean, it's like this sexual energy, this sexual chemistry, the tension. Oof, damn. Honestly, you're going to be like, I don't know what hit me. I don't know what hit me, Bleshly. I mean, I just looked at him or I just looked at her and there were some ants in my pants. So it's just like, oh my gosh. What do I do now? But it's almost like they're gonna, they're gonna have this power over you, but not in a bad way, not in a controlling way. Like I cast a spell on you. This is what I keep hearing. And if we're talking about a woman, you guys are going to be singing like "Got a Black Magic Woman," because this is what it's going to feel like. For some of you, I'm seeing if you guys are gentlemen interested in ladies, I'm seeing a lady with a very dark skin, beautiful, deep, dark like skin, brown or black eyes. Jet black hair and a beautiful smile. A smile that's gonna make your knees go weak. And it's like, wow. For some of you, I'm seeing a beautiful Indian woman with very long black hair. and a beautiful body, like the breast, the tummy, the bum. Oh my gosh, it's gonna drive you insane, you guys. This pile is very much about like sexual attraction, chemistry, passion, but romance as well. But the thing is, it's like with them, with the person that you're meant to be with, it's gonna be a bit of a game of cat and mouse, guys. And I know a lot of you be like, oh, I don't want to play games, but it's not that kind of game. It's not a game where one loses and one wins. No, it's the game where you both win, but it's this kind of game where you both play, where you don't give in, where you don't show your feelings, and then you kind of show it, and then both of you like you just want to rip like your clothes off and start kissing and doing all other things, but it's like you're gonna take it slow to enjoy this anticipation, right? Damn. All right. Let's go ahead and find out how they're gonna see you. I'm hearing for some of you they're saying sexy scientist. Okay. If you say so. Oof, okay, so this is gonna see you as hot as well, guys. With the Ace of Wands, like I was just saying, it's the energy of the chemistry. It's the energy of somebody like, they're gonna see you as somebody who makes, okay, who makes their kundalini rise up, the kundalini energy. There's no other way that I can put it. And what's interesting is a lot of people can't handle them. And they're gonna see you as somebody who can handle them. So I think both of you over here, option number 3, you actually have like a strong character with your quirks and all, but it's like not a lot of people can handle you either, and they are gonna, so maybe you've been looking for somebody with that strength, with that, like, are you gonna meet my vibe? Are you gonna like meet my desire to like be at the top, to do things? Do you know what I mean? It's that sort of energy. And they're gonna be like, yeah, this person, the person that you're meant to be with, they're gonna think, okay, this person meets my energy. This person is at the same level. This person is somebody that I can vibe with, I can be with for a very long time. This is somebody who's going to be able to match my energy, to match my intensity, and to match my pace. For some of you, I'm sensing a power couple. Alright, let's see how else they're going to see you. Apart from so damn attractive that they won't stop like trying to grope you. Option number 3. Don't tell me you don't love it. Alright, let's see. Okay, what is this about long distance, and what is it about? But here, in all honesty, guys, I'm seeing that they're going to see you as somebody who's worth the time. They're going to be really, really busy. And I feel like they might have to travel. So maybe it's not necessarily going to be long distance as in you live in different parts of the world. But it could be that they have to travel a lot for work, right? And before you guys get into the serious relationship, before you guys get married and like do whatever you want to do after you get married, they're saying that you might have to communicate sometime over Skype, over Zoom, over social media, and all sorts of things. I think they're gonna be somebody who's like puts you on their social media as well, and it's very interesting because I had the other 2 options that did the same, and I think it's quite important when we don't hide the people that we're with, but we show the world and we're proud of them. Like, like look who I ended up being with. Look at my queen, or look at my king, right? It's very interesting. They will see you as a king or a queen. They will see you as somebody who deserves respect, who deserves, and they're gonna know, like, there's just instinctively, they're gonna know that they can't be playing around with you, that they, like, you're not gonna take it, and they're gonna love you for that, like for 1,000,001 other thing, but for that as well. Like, they just know that you know your worth. They're gonna like your dress style as well. This is beautiful. If you guys have scars or stretch marks or any like skin condition, or like, I don't know, like anything that you see like you might tend to hide. This is where they kind of slow it down, and they're saying like, I'm gonna kiss every scar, I'm gonna kiss every like freckle, I'm going to kiss every stretch mark, I'm going to love all of your imperfections. They see you as somebody who's been betrayed before, and they're showing me like them, okay, this is gonna sound a bit freaky, but they're literally holding your heart, and they're like, you can trust me with this. You can trust me with this because I am going to be so careful with your heart. Because they see you as somebody who's been betrayed over and over and over again, and they can relate because the same thing happened to them. But they see you as somebody who's able to let go of things when it's time to let go. That's why they're like, I'm not going to mess up with you, because I know once you let me go, this is it. So they're like, I'm never going to take that chance. I'm never going to take that chance, because like they keep saying that you're the best thing that ever happened to me, and that ever will happen to me. Alright, option number 3. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at when you're going to meet this person. When is this person coming into your life? This is a general reading, I keep saying, right? So keep that in mind. It's for timings or for other information on your future spouse, on your soulmate, on your twin flame. It's always best to opt for personal reading. But let's take a look. When is this person most likely to come into your life? Beautiful. Beautiful. I absolutely love all 3 options today, because the energy is there. The energy is at the doorstep. The energy is there. The spirit is like, take it. Like, you guys are ready. If you've been thinking that you're not ready, you are ready. So for a lot of you guys, aces are about beginnings. Aces are about the energy that's there. That's almost there. For some of you, this is 8 weeks. For some of you guys, this is 2 months. Which is about 8 weeks. Oh my God. Okay, so 8 weeks, 2 months. Some of you might be meeting this person while you guys are learning something new, right? It could be school, it could be uni, it could be, you going to maybe a different, what you call it, laboratory. Yeah, it could be that they are coming to speak where you are studying or where you're working, right? Because there's definitely this energy of it wanting to happen. The universe is like, all right, let this happen already. Don't stand in the way. The Page of Pentacles. And for some of you, this keeps coming up. For some of you guys, you already know this person. It's a friend. Could be a friend of a friend for some of you. For some of you, you might be meeting on social media, a dating app. There might be choices. For some of you, it's 7 weeks. 7 weeks. And the maximum that I'm seeing here, option number 3, is 7 months. The maximum. But once again, this is a general reading. And even though this was a general reading, I hope those energies resonated with you anyways. Alright, my darlings, don't forget to claim the magic of this reading, right? By writing down in the comments, I claim it, or it resonated, or whatever else you want to write, okay? To claim the energies of this beautiful pick a card reading. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of the other upcoming content that I have planned for you, my darlings. If you feel that you are up for a personal read, do send me an email. My email address is in the description box below the video, alright, together with the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts on personal readings, and much, much more, so make sure to check it out. Alright, my darlings, thank you for watching. It was a pleasure doing this reading for you. Take care of your amazing selves. Bye now.